I just thought I'd do a live video before I head back to work. This is where I used to bring my honey girl. And she used to love hanging out here with me. It's very peaceful and I feel very close to her when I'm here. The video is not going to be too long because I have to head back to work. I'm just taking a break. But I thought I'd come over here because I miss my baby girl so very much. And it makes me feel close to her when I'm here. "14 years ago today was when I adopted my honey girl. And that was the happiest time of my life when I brought her home to me. She passed away 7 months ago at the age of 14 from pneumonia. And I go everywhere where I used to take her, and this was her favorite area to come. Hello, my friend, how are you? I just thought I'd do a short video. I'm at work, I'm taking a little break, but this is where I used to walk my honey girl. She used to come to work with me, and we used to hang out here during my break and my lunch break. She used to come to work with me. She was a medical alert, emotional support service dog. And we were never separated. I know it's been 7 months since she passed away in my arms, but there's not a single second that passes by that I miss her so much. And even though I have Daisy, my new puppy that my sister gave me, she actually surprised me with a puppy, but I wasn't ready to have another puppy, but I'm not going to turn my back on Daisy. I just, thank you for loving Daisy. Daisy's 8 months old. She'll be 9 months old tomorrow. So I've only had her for 1 month. After work today, I'm going to go to the beach with Daisy. And I will go live for you guys, for you to meet Daisy. She's the sweetest puppy ever. As sweet as my honey girl was. They do a lot of stuff that reminds me of honey. Daisy's personality is exactly like honey. She's very loving. She loves all animals. She loves everybody. My honey girl never had a hate in her body. Honey loved everybody. And I've never met a dog that loves people and loves all living things. And my honey girl was special because she never barked. She never growled at anybody. If somebody would try to hurt me, my honey girl would stand in front of me and make sure that nobody got near me. And Daisy's going to doggy school. So they're training her to be a medical alert, emotional support service dog. So she goes to school 3 times a week from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. It's like a doggy school. And a school bus picks her up, takes her to school, and then brings her back to me. And she loves it. They take her out to the swimming pool. She meets all kinds of other little friends. And yes, Honey was very special. And I'm not just saying that because she was my baby girl, she was my life, she was my world, but everybody that met my honey girl loved her. Even strangers would come up to me and they said, because pit bulls have a bad reputation, and that is not right. There's no such thing as a bad dog, but there is a such thing as a bad owner. If you raise them to kill, to attack, that's all they're gonna know. It's not their fault. And they have a bad narrative of being vicious and violent, but they're not. My honey girl was the perfect example on how loving pet bulls and all bully breeds could be when treated with love and not hate. So people used to see my honey girl. They used to walk like, of course, they were afraid of her because she weighed 80 pounds and she was a big girl, but in a way it was good that they were afraid of her because nobody would hurt me. I have a condition which I have low blood pressure, so I have a history of passing out. And my honey girl, whenever my heart rate would go down, she would automatically let me know. She would go get my medicine from my dresser or from wherever I had it. She would run to the refrigerator, get me my bottle of water. She would grab me by the arm to make sure I sat down so I wouldn't pass out. And everybody's telling me you should get a medical alert service now, but honestly, I'm just not ready, and my sister surprised me with Daisy, and so I love Daisy with all my heart. Do not get me wrong, I love her dearly, and I know that my honey girl sent her to me, and so she's going to school, like I said, and she loves it, and she's a very good student, because a lot of dogs, they don't make it to graduate, because they like to play and whatnot. Alright, my friend, I will see you later. Thank you for stopping by, and hopefully you will be able to meet Daisy later on when I go to the beach. And take care and have a nice day. But anyways, you guys, I have to head back to work myself. But I just wanted to do this little live video because this is Honey's favorite place to be. When I used to take my lunch breaks from work, her and I would hang out here. You can see how beautiful it is. It just makes me feel closer to her. Alright, sending everybody hugs and kisses. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys later.